Hi folks, I'm Steve Petersen. Wanted to go over with you here briefly how to download the Allstate app and to activate your Drivewise. That way we can keep our Drivewise discounts when it comes time for renewal. My phone happens to be an Android. It doesn't really matter whether it's an Apple or an Android. It's basically the same process either way. So I'm going to go into my app store and I'm going to go up and I'm going to search Allstate, Allstate. And at the top, I don't know if you can see that, Allstate Mobile, you've got the blue Good Hands of Allstate. So I'm going to click on that and I'm going to hit install. And it takes, I don't know, 30, 45 seconds or so. It's downloading now. It's about 83 megabyte, so it's not big, depending on the size of your storage. 83 meg these days really isn't much of anything. And once it's installed, we're gonna hit open. And we're loading it up. And very first thing is gonna come up with the terms and conditions, which we're going to accept. We're gonna read every word of that, of course, but we're gonna accept. And it's gonna ask for location, access to the location of the device. Now this is important, especially for Drivewise. That's how it tracks your good driving habits. So we're going to allow all the time. That's the top one. We're going to allow the Allstate app to ping up into the satellite and collect location data. So we've got a user ID and password. I assume that you folks have already signed up with the online account, my account, when we put the coverage in place originally. If not, down below the login, you've got create account. So you can set one up there, just need to create a username and password. So mine's already stored in there, and I'm gonna click login. And here we are. And we've just updated the app, so you can take a tour of the app down there. I'm not going to take my time to do that, but I would recommend that you folks do. It's a pretty cool app, actually. And up at the very top of the app, we've got three different buttons here. We've got ID cards, help center, and roadside. So ID cards, for instance, let's say we've renewed, we forgot to put the new proof of insurance cards in the glove box, and we need them. So I would go there, select the vehicle. I'm going to look for my VW Jetta, and there it is. There's my proof of insurance. So we've got those on the app for all of the vehicles that are in the family. You've got a help center that would be for anything around the app, and then roadside. Say you're on the side of the road, and if you're signed up on roadside, all you need to do is hit request service. And because we've activated the location settings, it'll ping and send the service just wherever you're at. It doesn't matter if you know what the address is, it'll come and find you. So that's kind of cool. And then as I work my way down, we've got some billing, auto, when that's coming up due again. I'm already scheduled because it's on auto pay, but it'll tell me when it's coming up, or I can make a payment right there from my phone. And I've got my umbrella, I've got my house and home policy, and I keep scrolling. Now I've got Drivewise there about halfway down the app, and I've got the red there to set it up, and that's what I want to do. I want to set it up. And again, it's asking for permission for the location data, which we have to go along with. We will continue and allow. And it's setting up right now. And we're enrolled. That's all there is to it. And we're now eligible for the continuing 3% discount. Now, depending on how much you want to participate, you do get rewards and cash back. And I'll show you. So it'll track individual driving behavior. Now, again, Allstate uses this data as metadata to better able to understand what the rates need to be, big picture, law of large numbers. Cannot hurt you as an individual. If you have speeding incidents and hard braking and driving at night, they're not going to raise your rates. They can't. The Illinois Insurance Commissioner says this can only help you. So, for instance, I've got my driving behavior right here. I think I'm a pretty good driver. But let's look at the speeding. I'm pretty good. Most of the time I'm under 80, but I do have almost 700 miles there of little heavier on the gas. It's cool. It's my phone still works. I still get my 3% discount. I've gotten $389 back on my premium. 389 bucks cash back on your premium. Allstate's not looking for perfect driving behavior. They know it's not realistic. They're looking for sudden braking, speeding, and time of day. If you have to stand on the brake because a ball just rolled across the street, that's what you got to do. And Allstate, factors that in. They know that they're realistic about it. So, but again, you get the 3% discount just for participating. If you don't want to participate fully, I recommend download it, activate it, do one trip around the block, make sure it pings up to the satellite, then undo it. Then you can take it off. All we need is one trip every 6 months. That way we keep the discount. You wouldn't then obviously be getting the points. I've got 281,000 points that I can use for shopping, coupons, sweepstakes, and whatnot. Or you wouldn't get the the cash back, but you would at least be able to keep that 3% discount. Just do one or two trips and it'll ping you. So if you're having issues getting it activated, almost always it goes back to the location settings. And maybe you've got in your regular settings on your phone, go into settings. Again, this is Android. I think it's pretty similar. You can go into location and it'll maybe ask for, do we give permission for location settings? It's almost always that. Give Allstate Drivewise support a call if you're having issues. 877-431-7670. They're techie. They'll be able to help you. They'll get you what you need to do to get you hooked up. Or call us, 630-487-3780. We're always happy to help, go over with you, answer any questions you might have. And that's pretty much it on the activating Drivewise. So thanks for clicking the play button. Happy driving, and look forward to talking.